Yeah, that shit went J.R. Smith, she don't know the score. Undervalued like I'm Carson, I'ma be on tour. Had to go my hardest cause I was getting bored, dog. Had to take them far till they didn't want no more. They don't show respect to the day that you adore. Same ones say they rockin' with you, wanna see you on the floor. They always wanna find something, they just wanna say I ain't let it bring me down. Staying up, man, I'm a sore. Gerardo. Ah? Yes, sir.
My mind. I'm done. 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 I'm done.
Woo! What is up, everybody, and welcome to the 8th ever episode of Simply J-Halliday. For those of you that do not know me, my name is J-Halliday. For those of you that do know me, what is up, my beautiful people? I've waited a month to do the next podcast episode. Today is a beautiful day. Today is opening day of the Premier League. Today is Saturday, August 14th. So we're going to get this episode to you out sometime the week of the 16th. We'll get that to you. So I'm going to go over a couple of things that happened this weekend, some exciting stuff. But first, we've been away for a month. I took the vacation, and then England unfortunately lost on penalties to Italy. I was devastated. There's no way I was going to do an episode if it took me like 2-3 weeks to actually recover from that. Still haven't. But we're not going to talk about that. I'm not even going to include that on the segment. Just it happened. So it took me a little bit. I was on hiatus, and then I was finishing up the EP. So the EP's out. It came out a week ago today. And it has 57,000 streams on all platforms in the first week, which is a new personal high. I'm very excited. I think this new kind of thing that I've been doing of putting out 3, 4, 5 records in EPs is the way I'm going to do it. Instead of bigger projects, I'm going to put out almost more themed, almost like they're kind of related in a certain way. So I got the fall one, another energetic one, and then I got a December one of some ballads, some slower songs, where I can show off the range and the vocal range. But I love rapping. I love all music, so it's just fun to work on it. It's addicting, so I think it's better to do it this way as opposed to try and get a full volume of 14 or 15 songs. Plus, no one wants to go through that. I want you to be able to put on my shit when I drop it, and you just drive 15 minutes to the grocery store and you've heard the whole thing front to back, and you haven't had to skip anything. I like shorter, 2.5 minute songs, 4 to 5 songs. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. So I'm excited for that. Hard Not to Like, out everywhere. Go check that out. Shout out to all the producers on there, Section 8, Trap by Jack, all the engineers, Mechanizer, and Al, and basically everyone that was part of that. That's I'm very excited about that. But okay, let me get started with some Simply news. So I mentioned that today's opening day of the Premier League. It's a great day. Saturday, August 14th. I started my day. I woke up. It was 7 a.m. I got my jersey on, this exact jersey that I'm wearing right now. I sat in my bed, and I watched Manchester United absolutely obliterate Leeds United, which is one of our oldest rivals. Not very good anymore, but back in the day, we had a big rivalry with them. Now they're back in the Premier League. And watching us lose our first game last season, our opener, to Crystal Palace, who's, in my opinion, a very similar team to Leeds, to see Bruno and Pogba and Greenwood and just on all cylinders. We didn't even have Varane in the lineup, Rashford in the lineup, Cavani in the lineup, and Sancho didn't even start. He came on for 20 minutes. So that's 4 of our better players, and we're still absolutely obliterating this team. Pogba had 4 assists. He had 3 assists the entire last season, and he had 4 assists in the first game of this year. Bruno Fernandes had a hat trick. Of course, the wonderful Bruno. Bruno! You'll be hearing that all day and all season. So, we basically look very good. Obviously, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because it's one game, but I haven't been this excited about United on opening day and about a United season since I was a little kid and Alex Ferguson was still around. So I'm really excited. I'm not going to get myself too caught up on it, but at the same time, it is a blessing. As I said, 3 goals from Bruno, 1 goal from Greenwood, 1 goal from Fred, 4 assists from Pogba. We are top of the table. Some other results from around the league. Started off yesterday. Brentford, hilarious victory against Arsenal. Arsenal lost their first game of the season. Arsenal were bottom of the table all the way through the night. It was hilarious. Arsenal are in shambles this year. Absolutely shambolic team. I would never want to be an Arsenal fan. If you're an Arsenal fan, I feel horrible for you. And God bless you this season because you're going to need it. Leicester, they beat Wolves 1-0. Chelsea beat Crystal Palace 3-0. Christian Pulisic scored in that game. For those of you who don't know, Christian Pulisic is a local lad. He grew up in I think just outside Harrisburg. He played for PA Classics, which is a club, like a local team. He's right around this area, and he's one of the best Americans currently in the game right now. Plays for Chelsea. He got on the score sheet today. Liverpool beat Norwich 3-0. Boo, Liverpool. Good team, but what a scumbag club. Watford 3-2. They beat Villa. That was a good game. That had a lot of back and forth. Everton beat Southampton 3-1. That was Rafael Benitez's first game. That was a good one too. A couple of the fans went on the field to celebrate, which is always, it's good to have the fans back. Old Trafford was rocking. Some of the stadiums were rocking. Obviously, Stamford Bridge wasn't really rocking because Stamford Bridge struggled to get fans in. Same thing with City's ground. So we'll see what happens with them tomorrow. They play Tottenham. And Newcastle play West Ham tomorrow. And then Burnley lost to Brighton 2-1. So those were the local results. Moving on to the Eagles. They played their preseason game on Thursday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't want to read too much into the preseason. They got 2 games left. They shortened the preseason this year, so they play the Patriots and the Jets. I don't want to read too much into it, but knowing how much uncertainty we had this year, it is more interesting, in my opinion, to watch the preseason this year as opposed to the past where we already had solidified positions and starters. It's interesting to see how this team's going to gel. It's an entirely new coaching staff. It's a new well, we saw him a little bit last year, but a new quarterback starting from the get-go. New receiving core basically from the jump, except Fulgham and Greg Ward. I think everyone's new. It's going to be. I'm going into the season with completely no expectations, and I think that's the best way to do it because they can only exceed my expectations and improve my improve my hopes because I can't get much worse than they are right now. But at the same time, there was some cool plays. Quez Watkins had a 79-yard bubble screen from Joe Flacco for a touchdown in that game. I've heard good things about Milton Williams, who's our third-round draft choice. He can play inside. He can play outside. We look like we have speed. Obviously, we've got Devontae Smith, who won the Heisman. We want to see him make plays. Jalen Reagor's a year older. Travis Fulgham's a year older. We've got guys who can make plays. It's just you don't know how it's going to come together. And in the division that we have, you always have a shot. I don't think the Giants. I think the Giants are going to be worse than us. But the Redskins have a good defense, no offense. And it's pretty much very similar to us. So the question is our defense better than the Redskins' defense? And I don't know because the Redskins can create pressure without blitzing just like we can, but I think they have a better secondary. So we'll see what happens with the Redskins this year. Ryan Fitzpatrick, the beard, is leading them. And then obviously you got the Cowboys, who I could see winning the division if Dak Prescott comes back healthy. I think they have the best team. So even though I hate them, I got Cowboys, I think 9-8 because I think there's an extra game this year. So 9-8. For Cowboys, and then I got the over/under for the Eagles winning the division, and I got the over/under for the Eagles at I think 5 games, I think 5-12 if we're lucky. I mean, it's really depressing to say, but I'll take 5 wins, honestly. Jesus, I'll take the 5. I'll take 5. And then a little bit of UFC catch up real quick. We got a new interim heavyweight champ, Cyril Gane, knocked out at Derek Lewis in the 3rd round. Very technical guy, huge guy. I've never seen anyone able to move the way that he can and the way he's in and out of his strikes at that size, other than John Jones. But he wasn't as big as when he was in the octagon as he is now. So I don't know if he can still move the same way. But I would love to see John Jones and Cyril Gane fight and unify that belt. But you're going to see him fight against Francis Ngannou. So we'll see what he can do there. And then Conor McGregor lost his marbles and the fight. He lost his fight and his marbles. And he's going a little bit nutty on social media and everything. I've lost a lot of respect for Conor. It's actually really sad to see, but he lost, shattered his foot, and started threatening Dustin's life and his family's life, and talking about his wife again, and just it's depressing. But I still think he'll come back and fight Diaz for the third fight, but I can see Dustin now fighting Oliveira at the end of the year for the title, and then that'll be that. I don't think Conor's ever going to compete at the highest level again. I think he'll make tremendous money. He's still an icon of the sport. He still runs the sport, but if he comes back, he's fighting Diaz for the third fight, and that's probably it. Maybe he can get a Tony Ferguson fight because he's similar. He's lost 3 in a row, and maybe he's trying to – I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do, but we'll see. Right now he's smoking a lot of blunts and doesn't really give a fuck right now, so I don't know. But, yeah, that's this week's Simply News. So, yeah, go United. I'm hopeful for the Eagles, but I have pretty much zero expectations. And I'm excited for what's going on in the UFC. This week's Simply Freestyle, we got a producer called Gerrard who's going to do a lot of this. I'm planning a fall EP, so my next EP is going to come out in the fall. And I've been doing a lot of work with him. And I'm excited to show off some of those beats, as well as some of the other producers that I've been working with, as well as some of my original beats as well. So we're going to get back to some of the original production. I used to make beats, Halliday on the beat. So I'm going to hit one of Gerrard's beats. It's going to be a song called Mindset when it comes out. Gerrard's from Long Beach, so it's a little bit of a east-west connection there. But I'm going to be doing some other stuff with him. So this one's called Mindset. And this is this week's Simply Freestyle. Yeah. Gee. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Mindset, tell me I'm a champion. Bankroll, tell me that I'm living handsomely. Fireworks going off in Tampa. Heat wave like we landed in Atlanta. Jeez, yeah, say they don't got the answers. Say talking crazy, they all trying to see him cancel. But shout out to the legends who be giving us the anthems. Trying to cool me down, but I'm on fire just like I'm Hansel. That chick went J.R. Smith, she don't know the score. Undervalued like I'm Carson, I'ma be on tour. Had to go my hardest cause I was getting bored, dog. Had to take them far till they didn't want no more. They don't show respect to the day that you adore. Same ones say they rockin' what you wanna see you on the floor. They always wanna find something, they just wanna say I ain't let it bring me down. Staying up, man, I'm a sore. I'm just being honest, I feel like Giannis. Way I'm making good on my promise. Already tried keeping me a secret like Adonis. Y'all way too worried what they saying in my comments. I swear, how'd that work out for you? Nowadays they only real if it's gonna bring the clout to you. Legacy is real, only care about word of mouth to you. Had your back, I was always looking out for you. No more, anything I think I want, man, I'ma go for it. They all wanna see me fall, they was so sure they would get to me, but oh Lord, I won't never let them in. I feel like Hodor, man, we at it again. Workaholic with my shit like I was Adam Dement. Why'd you take it out on me if you was mad at your friend? Ain't the one to blame, cause really you was mad to begin with. Yeah, that shit went J.R. Smith, she don't know the score. Undervalued like I'm Carson, I'ma be on tour. Had to go my hardest cause I was getting bored, dog. Had to take them far till they didn't want no more. They don't show respect to the day that you adore. Same ones say they rockin' what you wanna see you on the floor. They always wanna find something, they just wanna say I ain't let it bring me down. Staying up, man, I'm a sore. Hit out of though. Ah? Yes, sir. Man, that's gonna be a fun one to record. I'm looking for that like monotone, like kind of don't give a fuck, but I really give a fuck vibe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun to record. And then I got this week's Simply Music. I have to pick one of my own songs. I have to pick one of my own records. There's no way I can't. Like, I have to. My favorite song on the 5-track EP is a song called Wait. I demoed it on I think it was episode 6 or episode 5. I'm not sure which one it was. But I demoed it. It's a song called Wait. It's produced by Section 8. It's has the most plays on Spotify, not the most plays on iTunes, Apple Music, and SoundCloud. but it has the most plays on Spotify. It's my favorite. I think it's got like 12,000 on Spotify. And it was a fun song to do, but I didn't feel like we were able to capture like the vibes of the song doing it like this, like with the microphone and the camera. So like the fact that we had the episode and we did it live on the episode, and then now you can hear the final product, it made it easier for me to pick this as the song that we were going to do for this week's Simply Music. So yeah, we're going to end with a song called Wait by your boy, J-Halliday, produced by Section 8. This was this week's Simply J-Halliday, episode 8. Peace, love, and happiness to everybody. Go Birds, go United, and J-Halliday out.
So far gone that I've seen the other side. Only wanna if she smart, if she loyal, down to right. On my songs, lightly armed, this shit ain't no Columbine. My trophies come in threes like it's 1999. Raising, I'm giving them hell quick. Really, I'm wishing them well, shit. I put my girl in Chanel, yeah, so I keep me a Chanel chick. I do my thing always, did it since walking the hallways. Know if I got it, we all paid. Don't have to tell them to all. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. That's that shawty I want. I'ma wait for it. I've been way too drunk to go say some. That's that shawty I want. Show me patience. I've been way too gone. I've been way too gone. Wait, way too gone. I've been way too gone. One time for my first girl, if I'm going bad, is she first in line? 2 times for my ex-girl, taught me a lesson I'll keep in mind. 3 times for my next girl, just keep it real and stay blessed, girl, cause I'ma save the rest for my last girl. She coming round at a perfect time, I might make mistakes, but I mean well. You been tripping, you need help. Way too many want me to fail, try to hold me down like a seatbelt. Breaking free, I won't be held. My time, what the time says. Don't care if you find less, man, fuck you and your mindset. I know I'm working too hard, I know I'm you trying to scar. I know I'm raising the bar. I know I'm going too far. I know I'm changing the game. I know I'm going insane. I know I'm in my own lane. I know you gon' remember the name. Wait, 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 wait. That's that shorty I want. I'ma wait for it. I've been way too drunk to go say some. That's that shawty I want. Show me patience. I've been way too gone. I've been way too gone. Wait, way too gone. Wait, way too gone. Wait, way too gone. Wait, wait, wait.
Goodbye. Gotcha.